Hey, Greta Thunberg has a new book. It's a climate book. I bet it's amazing. In this new book, she states her usual beliefs. Gas bad, oil bad, nuclear bad. How dare you? We only have a few years to live, green energy, blah, blah, blah. At this point, you have probably made your own opinion about climate change. Good for you. I don't even want to present any evidence to support you or change your mind. I don't care about that at all. I'm not even allowed to have an opinion on climate change for this video on YouTube. However, something new just came up, and although this may be new to you, I saw it coming a mile away, but no one was listening. Thunberg made the extremist comments during an appearance on Sunday night at London's Royal Festival Hall to promote her new climate book. During this interview, she outlined her demented manifesto, as some people have called it. I can't read all of it, it's just too much, but I'll pick a few sections and link to the entire thing in an article from Summit News. There is no back to normal, she told us. Normal was the system, which gave us the climate crisis, a system of colonialism, imperialism, oppression, genocide, of racist, oppressive extractionism. Climate justice is part of all justice. You can't have one without the others. She won't be bothering with the COP meeting this year. COP itself is little more than a scam, which facilitates greenwashing, lying, and cheating. Only overthrow of the whole capitalist system will suffice. Now, COP is the Climate Change Conference. COP stands for the Conference of Parties, whatever. It's part of the United Nations. She goes on to say, the climate crisis isn't man-made. It's made by capitalism, as are the other forms of social injustice which plague society. There's no GDP growth, especially of the capitalist sort, without increasing carbon emissions. The only solution to the state of emergency is for rich countries to immediately abandon economic expansion as a social goal. End quote. And there it is. She doesn't want to change the world for climate. She wants control. She wants capitalism to end, and she wants global communism. Well, if capitalism ends, you get the other thing. They're opposites. What kind of world do you think it would be if we stopped all capitalism? No more GDP growth? GDP slowed down a little bit this year, and our whole country is in a crisis. She wants it to go away entirely. Forget new phones, cars, computers. There will never be another new product. Millions will be extremely hungry. Well, at least that's what happened the last few times communism was tried. Just wait and see. She might get her wish. But this is just one tiny autistic girl. So what, right? So remember Extinction Rebellion and their offshoot that's kind of new, Just Stop Oil? Those are the brave eco-warriors blocking traffic and gluing themselves to cars and paintings. Here's what they have to say. The co-founder of Extinction Rebellion, Stuart Basden, the offshoot of which, Just Stop Oil, is currently engaged in blocking roads across London, admitted in his own words that his movement, quote, isn't about the climate, end quote. Basden asserted that whatever climate problems exist can't be fixed, and that the movement should instead be focusing on tearing down the entire system of Western capitalism. Now, China, the world's largest polluter, is never even mentioned. He claimed that, quote, European civilization is to blame for spreading cruelty and violence throughout the globe for the last 600 years and bringing torture, genocide, carnage, and suffering to the ends of the earth. This was never about climate, according to their own leaders using their own words. Now they're just being open about it. They just want to end capitalism. And you know what that leads to. Sooner or later, this goes to the next level. Level 1 was complaining about it, making speeches at the United Nations. Level 2 was destruction of public property, priceless art, fancy cars. What comes next? If this kind of news is interesting to you, let me know by gluing yourself to the like button and then calling the subscribe button a European colonizer. I got another video coming later, so I'll see you soon.